Generic greetings and welcome back to the Last Starship. Today's beverage is a Winter Wonderland coffee, which is coffee with flavourings in it, cinnamon, almond and vanilla, I believe. Either way, welcome back to The Last Starship. This is the Starship building and commanding game where I featured it previously a couple of times. It's currently in a demo form. Links in the description if you want to try it out yourself. You can opt into a playtest and they randomly draw keys out and such. But yeah, there's been some updates since I last played it, so I thought I would check that one out. And specifically, there's something to do with clearing a minefield, which could go horribly wrong. Let's go to a new game here, and well, we've got two options. Either go for Praxis, which is the default small science vessel, or we go for the Sleek, which is a more complex setup, large and capable ship with plenty of room for upgrades, but all equipment and supplies must be purchased before embarking. But it's not too much of a daunting task. So basically, we've got no O2, we've got water, food. There's nothing. We've got absolutely nothing. We do have 20 cabins and 1 million generic units of currency in order to build. So let's go over to trading, and this is a much better trade screen from previous, so that's pretty good. So let's go to one reactor. We're also going to get a battery, 2 batteries while we're here. We want to go with a fuel loader, which I think works similarly to a loader. A loader is just a generic thing. It works for everything, whereas the fuel loader is only for fuel. I guess it's color-coded, it's easy to understand, and well, it's cheaper. Fuel, we're going to pick up, I don't know, maybe 20 stacks, something like that. We've already spent 187,000. Propulsion, we want to go with 2 engines and an FTL drive. Also, probably don't need anything else. Oh yeah, we do need some FTL jump charges. We want to go with 12 of those. Habitation, we need an oxygen loader and an air duct. We could buy sewage processing and air reprocessing units. We'll probably leave that for later on. In terms of defense, we've got Gatling guns. I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 Gatling guns and lots of bullets. Let's go with 10 units of bullets. Industry, we would like a drone bay and some logistics drones, why not? And we don't really want a tank or any of the loaders. Hyperspace sensors we'll get for free with one of the missions. Okay, oxygen, let's go for, well, I guess we'll pick up, say, 20 of those. Food, actually, yeah, water and food, we'll basically try and stack up to 20. And is that it? I think that might be it. I think we are pretty much bought out. We could get some more crew. 2 crew and 2 spacesuits, and then we'll confirm that. So there's the order. Probably one of the biggest orders I've ever placed. I was going to say, not just in real life, but in a game. Obviously, in real life, I've very rarely ordered a reactor or FTL or 20 generic units of food, or a spacesuit, in fact. Anyway, over to install here, and this is going to get larger as we sit around and wait, because they're bringing the stuff from this ship, which is very much, yeah, it's a TARDIS. It contains everything inside, and you can see the crew is picking the stuff up, and it's taking it to the cargo hold in the middle. If you have seen any of this game in the past, you know that this ship is a lot bigger than the previous vessel, so getting around may be problematic. Anyway, over to engines, and I'm going to place an engine in the back there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll place it on the edge. I don't know if that actually makes any difference for its thrust values or anything, or where it's actually, I guess if I put that there and then that one on the edge, it would probably just go around in circles a bit. Anyway, let's go to a, where would it be, a reactor? Yes, I'm going to place a reactor, and I'm going to place it this side, because if I want another one, we can put it here. We'll obviously go for the fuel loader as well. You can press R to rotate, although this doesn't seem to want to rotate. Anyway, it can go there for now. And if we come out with a construction tab, you can see that they are coming along, and they're just sort of clamping it on the side. Again, it must come in a lot of very small parts that then can be connected up. So these are now in. We do need to wire that up in terms of the fuel as well as the cables. So let's just go to cables, and we're going to run a cable up and across and then into that there, and then we'll connect that up to the reactor. Obviously the reactor currently is generating no power, even though there is the fuel loader there. It is waiting for fuel, and in fact they're bringing the fuel along, and there we go. Fuel is now in, but it's not connected to anything. Let's sort that out by connecting up a pipe, and similarly I'm going to run a pipe along, and we should now have the reactor. Yeah, the reactor is spooling up, and we are generating power, which means that the fuel is now going to go to the engines, and we now have engines that have come online. Excellent. We can see that they are waiting for more storage here. Let's just go ahead and go to storage. And, well, I guess we could just do that. Yeah, and there we go. There's more storage for the crew to gather all of this stuff. Slight problem, though. We don't have any atmosphere on the ship at all. And, you know, sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want an atmosphere if it's a really bad one. But in this particular case, we do enjoy the prospect of breathing. So we're going to go with probably a air duct, and I'm going to put the air duct, I mean, maybe sensibly, or maybe not, in the middle. That doesn't seem to rotate all the way. Yeah, it doesn't go to the left. That's interesting. How curious. Anyway, that's going to go there. And we want in an oxygen loader, which again we can put in there. Cables will run... Well, cables are just going to run across like that, and then pipes are going to run across like that. So that is now going to start to generate oxygen. Yep, that's requiring oxygen. They're going to bring the tank over. That's now in, and this is spinning round, and that should, if we check our overlays, start to generate atmosphere. This is indicating that there is no atmosphere on board at all, but if we max speed it out, it should slowly, it's slowly generating some atmosphere. This is good. What else are we missing? We are missing the Gatling guns, the FTL drive. Well, the FTL drive is a simple matter of just placing it there. That should be okay. The batteries I'm going to rotate and put next to that reactor, and then the other one, I'm going to assume that 1, 2, 3, that's where the reactor will go. Miss a bit of a gap there, so it's 1, 2, 3, yeah. So now we have the batteries in. So we've got good battery storage. We've got a FTL drive that is powering up, which I don't think you need a loader for that. I think they just bring the charges over, and these are the charges. And, oh, that's interesting. So I don't know if this is random or not. So we can see that all the FTL charges are on the top, then oxygen, then fuel, and then all of the other stuff. It's all sort of organised. Now, I don't know whether that's completely random or whether or not it's to do with the way we've ordered it. So we've ordered all this in one go, and it's come off the ship, and that's just a random happenstance that we've got that set up. But anyway, over to once again construction, and then to our drone bay. The drone bay, I'm going to put in... I'm going to put... Where do we want to put the drone bay? I might have this as the drone bay, maybe like an engineering section. That can go there. And I will go to storage and to... If I can find drones in this list. Or will it just be... Will it be under logistics drones? Logistics drones, it is there. So I'm going to make that as a logistics drone area. So they should prioritise that over anything else. And it looks like they are going to get said drones. Yes, they are doing that. Excellent. Okay, let's go back to installation here. And we've got Gatling guns. And the Gatling guns are going to go basically on the side. So we've allocated those. It looks to be auto orienting, which is good. And cables is going to run across. And I guess we'll sort of connect these up and then connect those up. And it doesn't cost anything to put those cables in. They're just automatically done. And I guess it would be interesting... yeah, there's our Gatling guns. It will be interesting to put some storage in, so we're going to do that, and it will be logistics drones. No, we want bullets, and bullets can go there, and they can go there. So we now have 2 areas for bullets, and that's the basic ship. Oh, sorry, the drone bay is not powered up. Let me resolve that. Going to cables and cable down to there. Alright, so this should all now power up. Let's just double check our power grid. There it is. So generating 16 megawatts into the battery of 2000 that then goes to the engines, the FTL weapons, life support and logistics. Have we got everything we need? I have no idea, but I am going to go to FTL and... Oh, we need to set a destination first. Destination is NC4, which is a colony. So we will prepare the jump, which means aligning the vessel. So it's going to spin around. And we can see the anomaly in the background there, which is something that's going to grow larger and become more of a problem as we progress on. I say as we progress on, as the developers progress on and add more things to do with the game. Because as I said, this is a playtest. Eventually, when it comes into early access, there'll be, you know, all manner of things to deal with, and then hopefully regular updates. So interstellar travel is on 35%. Our ship is definitely ready for flight. We've ticked all the boxes for make your ship ready for flight contract, and there we go. We can check that contract. It is now done. So we now have another open contract, which is analyze an anomaly. Let's accept that. And also, ooh, clear dangerous minefield. So clear dangerous minefield. Pirate forces have created a dangerous minefield in a busy shipping lane. Aim is to cripple enemy trade ships to come too close. Okay, travel the system and destroy the minefield. It is in some place. Let's just accept it. So that's fine. We've also got deliver cargo to nearby star systems. Urgent passenger transport. Urgent passenger transport. Wow. In terms of construction, we don't have... I don't think we have a... No, we're currently here, and the combat's there, but we don't have a shipyard. Actually, there's a shipyard to our north, but money is not very good. And I'm going to have to deal with CO2 at some point as well. Anyway, we should have all of this in play. Let's go to installations and the hyperspace sensors. And the sensors can go... Well, you can put them anywhere you want, really. But again, I'm going to place one there and then one in there. And we'll connect those up. Maybe this is an indication of what's going to happen in terms of the bigger ships. So you'll have different sections. So this will be the drone bay. This will be like the scanning area. And you'll seal it off and... It's obviously for things like decompression and damage and such. At the moment, well, I'm just doing my usual, which is pretty much making it symmetrical. Cables wise, we're going to run a cable to that corner, and we have an incoming signal. So let's see what they say. Incoming hail, Research Institute. We've designed a custom sensor package that will give us the information we need, okay? These sensors will collect data from the anomaly while you are in hyperspace. The closer you can jump to the anomaly, the faster they will collect the data. We can send you research funding as you collect the data, capture 10 data from the anomaly, and we'll send the funding first for the grant. Excellent. Let's go ahead and... I mean, we could get closer to it, but I'm not. I'm going to go for the combat and see what that is like. Can we do some trading? We can do some trading. Let's go to habitation and an O2 scrubber. Extracts carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Too much CO2 in this fatal. CO2 can be recycled back into oxygen. So how does that work? Air reprocessor converts CO2 into breathable oxygen. So do we need one of those as well? Do we need a scrubber? And then an air processor. I have no idea, but I'm going to buy both and see what happens, because the fun is indeed in finding out. There's the shuttle. That's... yeah, drive it like you've stole it. Okay, let's go for installation, and we're going to install the O2 scrubber. I'm going to place it in, say, there, followed by the air reprocessor, which... Oh, yeah, there you go. It takes the CO2 in, and then... Looks like we can extract it. So I'm going to place that in, say, here. And then piping will go up and across. And then I'm guessing that we will need to cable up then. Sorry, not cable up. Pipe up this to there to then bring oxygen back to the air duct. Is that correct? So this should be scrubbing oxygen. That is ready to go. That is now processing that, and CO2 is going down, and then hopefully this is working, and the way to find out is to remove that pipe, and we've done that. It says it needs oxygen. See, CO2 is... Look at that, it's not going down. Maybe I do need to have that connected up then. Well, it's... not going up at a massive rate, which is fine with me. Okay, let's go to FTL, prepare the jump. We're going to orientate ourselves to NC9, and any other contracts here. We've got attack and destroy rogue fighters, which is somewhere. Yeah, we'll accept that, why not? And deliver cargo to a nearby star system. I guess we'll accept that as well. Might as well just pick them all up. You can accept these jobs while you're manoeuvring. The ship will happily dock and do all of its thing. So, quick look on the map. Oh, the combat's down there. Oh, and that's unreachable. Yes, it is. Actually, let's just change our heading. So we will turn around. We could really do with some thrusters on this thing. So everything's sorted. I'm going to say weapons active, suits on, repair hull, and that means that if we do get a decompression, hopefully it won't be massively fatal. So this is going to destroy the fighters. This wasn't what I originally intended. I wanted to go and check the minefield out. Sorry, want is a strong word. The Research Institute has received preliminary sensor data. Fascinating. It looks like the anomaly is expanding and the rate of expansion is increasing. They've paid us a science grant. Perfect. So, where is... Well, I mean, this is the... Oh, there's the drones. Good grief. Sorry. So, I was looking to see where on earth our enemy targets were, and I can see that, yes, we've taken some damage. We went into the tactical mode here, and we are trying to repair this thing. Back over to tactical, and we're going to move closer to the enemy, and... Why are we not moving? We're completely out of power. Ah. Yeah, we need more reactor. What's the draw? More than we have. Right. Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? We need more reactors. Okay. Well, I'm not too concerned about these drones. Is that some debris over there? It is some debris. Whatever. Turning around to face. And burp, burp. Hang on. Can we get that noise when we zoom in? They're tracking. They're tracking. Nice. There we go. No more drone. And that's it. I think that's it. So, we will go off tactical. We disable weapons. Want to gather salvage and repair the hull. So the drones, they're getting launched out the side there. And as you can see, they're now heading to go and pick up things like this. Bits of scrap, some oxygen. It's just tactical here. We'll turn the boat around. The lumbering beast that is this thing. Wallowing around like a pig in muck. And, well, is it even worth going over there? I'll tell it to go over there. What is there? An oxygen bottle and a bit of scrap. Whatever. Not too bothered. Okay. Definitely need more power. It's charging the batteries up, but with all of the other stuff on, it's a bit of a draw, I think. So, we got another combat, and then we got delivery. But the only shipyard is up there. Tell you what, we're going to go to the colony first. And hopefully we'll be paid. Just going to turn off all of the orders here. Double check on exterior. There's the exterior. I think that looks a bit different from previous. Quite like that. Anyway, ready to jump? Jump. And we have gathered 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 data. No, 19. So, we have done the job. Let's go to trading. We want energy reactor. Don't know if we need another loader, but I'm going to pick up one anyway for the price. So we did make room for this, so it shouldn't be a problem. Install reactor. Rotate that round. It's going to go in there, followed by fuel loader, which, to be fair, is just going to be piped across it anyway. So there's our double reactor and double battery. Cool. And double the maintenance. Right. Sector map. Combat. FTL. Prepare the jump. We've only got side Gatling guns, which is not ideal for heading towards anything and dealing with it, as you may imagine. Also, very well aware that fuel is about a third... No, we've lost about how much fuel? Quite a bit of fuel. Let's get some of those. And... what would it be? Propulsion? FTL charge. Let's confirm that. Things will alter in price based on where they are to the anomaly. So if you're near the anomaly, closer. Well, if the place where you're at, say this colony, is very close to the anomaly, all of the big stuff, like the parts, is really cheap. So the FTL drive and reactors and stuff, they're all really, really cheap. But consumables are ridiculously expensive. On the flip side of that, if you're really far away, then, well, it doesn't actually matter. It's the other way around, basically. You get really cheap consumables, but quite expensive parts. I'm guessing nobody's wanting to haul a massive oxygen scrub around with them when they're about to get eaten by the anomaly. Okay, so there is the mines. I believe. I think they're mines. The background and the stellar objects are nice. Still not a fan of the way that the camera is locked to this ship. So, orders. Weapons active. Tactical. We can see weapons here. These are on. There's the the starboard and port PDCs. And you can see the range on them as well. Otherwise known as very poor. So what we'll do is work closer to them. Just going to check our power grid. Power grid's fine for what we're doing. I don't know how close we can get before these things start to spin round. Yeah, they're definitely mines. Yep, placeholder mines. It's the worst kind. So, heading towards. Let's hope we don't Galaxy Quest ourselves in the minefield. Okay, here we go. I can see the cannons turning to face. And there they go. See? Getting a bit closer. Yeah. Alright, there's that minefield getting taken right out. Perfect. Just going to knock the speed up a bit while we basically scoot around all the minefield here. So, a very simple job actually. So, it's a good thing for learning the tactical combat. So yeah, if you've never done any combat in the game before, or you're new to the game, I would recommend getting this job if you want to learn a bit of combat, learning how to activate and mess around with the PDCs and deal with all of that. And I think that should be it. I think that's a minefield cleared. Yes, it does say cleared. Right, sector map, over to delivery there. FTL, prepare the jump. And oh, we can see also if we look at these the gathering of data. And that should be that there as well. Let's deliver the cargo. We've got urgent passenger transport. We've got passenger transport. Attack and destroy rogue fighters. Requires an armed combat vessel. Well, good for us. We are armed. What can we get though? Can we get more? More gun. More gun would be better. I think it's a Team Fortress 2 thing, that isn't it? Use more gun. Over to defense. Gatling gun. We want 2 of, and we probably want some more bullets. That requires 62,000 generic units of currency. What do we have? 54,000 generic units of currency. So I'm guessing we're going to get 1 Gatling gun, or maybe we're going to forward-facing cannon. Ooh, it's a bit ropey though. Ah, we're good. We can survive on 4 grand, surely. So we'll go to install, and we will place the cannon. Oh, we can't place the cannon on the front. Why? Is this because it's thick? It's got like double thickness front? I think so. We can place it there though, because I wanted a forward-facing cannon. Well, overlapping them is interesting. So let's try it. I'm actually not overly convinced it'll work. But then again, why would it not? Why would it not? Maybe because it's the third demo of a playtest of an unreleased game that's currently in development. Yeah, that's probably a reason why it may not work. Cannon shells then. I'm going to put them right next to it. And we now have a cannon. Sadly, we can't see all the good stuff, so I like this. So this is the PDC. And we can see we've got what appears to be little shutters on the bottom left. It's either the garage for a mouse trap, for a mouse, should I say, or as you can see, bullets have been placed on the left and right. They'll slide this open and that's where they put the bullets in. They like shove these cases inside. That's a nice detail, and that's sort of reinforced by the sort of belt-looking thing on this side. We've also got like the targeting controls. Yep, the typical crosshair there, and lots of flashy lights. Oh, and they've made sure you know that it's potentially dangerous using this hazardous symbol. Good. Okay, let's do this. So we're currently here. These are all unreachable because if by the time we get there, the anomaly will have expanded. So contracts, we will destroy, or at least attempt to destroy. Oh, the thing here. What should we pick up? Any other trades? Any other contracts we can pick up? It says deliver cargo to nearby star system. We'll accept that one. And where is that going to be? Oh, it's back here. So if we go there, I don't think we'll be able to get back in time. So I'm going to head to that colony first then. So we'll prepare the jump, and there we go. We'll also jump. And the anomaly's getting a bit bigger in the window there. That's a very easy job, just travelling around. Another clear, dangerous minefield. I'll accept that. Why not? Because it'll be close, I would imagine. Oh, okay. We're going to be fighting. We're going to be fighting hostile forces and clearing a minefield at the same time. I mean, we've always wanted to do it. We've always said so, right? So, aligning the boat. You cannot go through systems, like, as in, if this was a little bit further up, or this one further, whatever. If the line would draw through something else, you cannot do it. At least you couldn't when I last played it. FTL. Jump. Orders. Weapons active, yes. Suits on. Repair hull. Actually, repair hull, no. Our job is to fight first. Repair later. I wonder if there's going to be specific crew jobs so you can have repair and weapon techs and stuff like that. So, I say pause it. There's no pause in the game. It's just slow. And we can see we're in tactical combat. On one side, we've got the drones. On the other side, we've got the minefield. I'm going to turn around to the drones. We've got our forward-facing cannon there, which is slightly more longer range than the other stuff. I'm going to click on that, and I mean, I can target vessels. Can we just put it on auto? I think we can. I think it's just on auto. Let's see if I can take out any of these things. So it's on auto. It should track. Can't actually see the cannon, but it's there. Oh! That's the cannon. That's definitely the cannon firing. There's the drone coming in, and our cannon has shot it. PDCs are able to shoot it, but because they're on the side, I have to wait for them to come around. So I'm just going to use the cannon again. Miss the cannon. Cannon missed. Cannon missed. Okay. When in doubt, spin round. Side guns. There it is. Yeah, obviously it's the Gatlings that really do deal with this. Yeah, brilliant. That's dealt with. Okay, gather regions, gather salvage, repair hull. Suits can be off. Should we double check atmosphere first? Atmosphere is fine. So we're launching drones. Drones are out and about. There we go. Collecting salvage. CO2 is at 1,062. Again, I'm not entirely sure how. Output, that does say output blocked. Maybe you need another air duct. I tell you what, we'll not connect this up, and we'll see if that does just cycle through it. So, we are retrieving all of this stuff. I like the way that, oh, the drone goes in there, and it deposits stuff there. I think there's a lot of little details that have been introduced. Okay, minefield. Let's deal with that. The drones are still collecting salvage, but, well, they can crack on with it. It's fine. There's all the hits we've taken as well. And are these armoured, these bits? Actually. Just overlay. Exterior. Yeah, I think those are armoured. I think these are armoured sections. Let me just double check. So, this top bit here. Yeah, I think that's showing the armor. Engines are going. Drones are repairing. Yes, we have repair drones. So, how are we doing in terms of tactical? Not much. The vessel is very slow. But oh, the cannon deals with it. Hang on then. Let's just go to this then. Tactical. Spin round. I'm very tempted to drive into one. I want to see what damage it can do. We don't have any shells. Shall we see what damage it does? This is for science. And, well, that is a big mine. Suits on. And here we go. Okay, that looks like a big hit. But it's just a bit of damage. Right, fine. That's okay. The thing is, if I didn't do it, people would request that I do test it. And now that I have done, guarantee the comment will be, why'd you do that? What did you expect was going to happen? Yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But there we go. I think that's all of the enemies. Yep, it seems to be. So, I mean, we can just prepare the jump. Jumping to the next sector. And there's the money. It appears that, episode 1, the trouble with tiddles. We've done a video on that before. Yes, it is a ridiculously good way of making cash money. It was very good indeed. I wonder if this can go into there, or whether you just need a bottler. I don't know. How is atmosphere? We can turn all of these off now. Atmosphere slowly going down. So if I pipe that up there, yeah, that'll start going. Oh, is it that? Oh! Right. Yeah, I put it to there. I didn't connect it up to there. All this time. Live and you learn, don't you? Cool. That's been a bit of the Last Starship. It seems to be coming along quite nicely. A much improved menu for trading. Much improved. I mean, the other one was fine, but it was just looking at an Excel spreadsheet. Whereas this, it's just got a little bit extra to it. There's been a lot of extra stuff added. Some new art, as far as I can tell. A couple of UI changes. New mission. New hills. There's the Tidlet breeder there. And the picture. Greetings! Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any of that. Cool. Alright, that's been the Last Starship. I hope you have enjoyed the game. If you want to see more, by all means let me know. This is not a sponsored video. However, I think it's safe to mention that the game is At the time of recording, this is not yet out. However, you can go onto Steam and request access, and they do rolling releases as a sort of lottery draw type thing where you get access to play the game. And, well, yeah, I'll put links in the description. And if you want to see more, once again, let me know. Any tips, suggestions, any builds, let me know in the comments. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.